In a world that knows no mercy, a young man named Ethan is born as the last heir to a cursed covenant, a curse that binds his family's blood to the realm of shadows, an immense power at an unbearable price. Every time he uses it, those he loves lose a piece of their soul. This is a story of shadows, ancient pacts, and the struggle between humanity and the beast lurking within us. Chapter 1. The Discovery of the Legacy. Ethan was an ordinary young man until a strange mark appeared on his hand, a symbol he did not understand. Yet it marked the beginning of a journey with no return. He soon discovered that he was the last heir to an ancient covenant, and that he must uncover the secret of this curse before it devours everyone he loves. Chapter 2. The Cursed Covenant. The covenant was not merely a curse, but a prison that holds boundless power, yet consumes those around it. With every step Ethan takes, he realizes that what he inherited is not simply authority, but a test of humanity itself. Chapter 3. The Mystery and the Imprisoned Entity. During his search, he sensed the presence of a colossal entity confined beyond the fractured sky. It was not an enemy, but a barrier against a far greater threat, a ravenous darkness beyond imagination. With every discovery, he draws closer to the truth, and the danger grows ever greater. Chapter 4. The First Trials. Ethan began to test his abilities, but each use consumed a part of those he loved. His inner conflict was greater than any external enemy. Can he control his powers without losing his humanity? Chapter 5. The First Emergence of the Outer Hunger. The first signs of the true danger began to appear. The Outer Hunger, a ravenous entity that feeds on the void itself. It was no longer merely a family curse. The entire world now stood on the brink of collapse, and Ethan was the only bridge between it and absolute chaos. Chapter 6. The Bridge and the Decision. Ethan became the bridge between the Guardian and the Beast. He was no longer merely an heir, but a protector. The hardest choice lay before him: to continue the ancient covenant, or to reshape it in a way that would protect the world, even if it cost him everything. Chapter 7. The Battle Against the Shadows. The battle was not fought with swords or weapons, but through unity, inner strength, and an awareness of responsibility. Ethan joined forces with the Guardian and confronted the hunger through the bridge, experiencing its true meaning for the very first time. Chapter 8. The Collapse of the Old Covenant. The Old Covenant collapsed. There was no longer a prison, but a new web of balance, a power that no longer consumes those around it, but protects the world. Yet, the price was steep. Ethan had changed, no longer the young man who had begun the journey. Chapter 9. The Transformation into Bridgekeeper. The shadows had not vanished, and the hunger had not been defeated, but Ethan became the first bridgekeeper, a living bridge between the imprisoned entity and the ravenous void. Caution became his weapon, and understanding became his strength. Chapter 10. The End of Part 1. The sky was no longer fractured, yet it had not fully healed. The world had achieved partial balance, but the danger was far from over. The ending was closed, yet it carried a promise of return, and that part 2 would be even darker, more mysterious, and more thrilling. In conclusion, Heir of Shadows is not just a novel. It is a journey into the depths of darkness, where power becomes a test, and blood turns into a promise that cannot be undone. It is the story of a young man born to carry a curse, who discovers that he is the last guardian of an entire world. If you think shadows are merely the absence of light, prepare to uncover their true nature. The novel is available now. You will find the link in the bio. Enter the world of shadows, if you dare.